Welcome back to our enjoyable garden channel tour. As we explore spring blooms and garden architecture, we begin an evening walk at a black timber garden house just as the sun drops low. Warm interior lamps spill light onto the path, creating a welcoming mood. Dark modern lines set off purple and pink tulips, while white daffodils and bright yellow flowers catch the last sunlight along the gravel walk. Please subscribe to support our channel. Now we shift to a more formal, structured design. An A-frame greenhouse stands at the end of a perfectly symmetrical stone path. Low, clipped boxwood hedges keep everything tidy and intentional. On both sides, rows of pink tulips are balanced with delicate blue flowers for cooler contrast. The greenhouse's tall glass panes invite a glimpse inside, and the mirrored planting creates a calm, organized feeling. Next, a brick-paved path curves gently toward a classic white greenhouse. Deep pink tulips are planted in dense, flowing beds that follow the curve, contained by neatly manicured boxwood borders. The layout adds movement, making the garden feel lively even in still afternoon air. Large greenhouse windows reflect surrounding greenery so the building blends in, while darker trees behind help the pink petals stand out at every turn. This scene highlights the impact of mass planting and bold blocks of color. White tulips lead the view, followed by red and yellow bicolors, then deep maroons farther back. Each variety is kept in its own section, forming a strong tapestry-like effect. Behind the beds sits a cozy green and white cottage among mature trees, with a smaller glass conservatory attached. Traditional wood and delicate glass together add character, yet keep a consistent backdrop. Here's a classic cottage garden moment. A white-sided house with a steep slate roof, framed by climbing pink roses or clematis around the windows. The path uses large square stepping stones set in fine gravel, clean but still rustic. Beds overflow with color, pink tulips and low purple flowers such as muscari or primroses. A small, elegant greenhouse waits at the end, while soft sunlight filtering through trees creates a romantic, slightly wild atmosphere. For a cleaner, modern style, this garden offers strong inspiration. A sleek greenhouse with a black metal frame and glass roof stands out against lush green surroundings. A crisp gravel path winds through beds precisely edged with low, square-cut boxwood hedges. Tulips are grouped by color, bright yellows in one area, vibrant pinks and oranges in another, so the look stays organized. Topiary trees and rounded shrubs add height and structure without overpowering the flowers. golden hour makes this corner feel especially cozy. A wooden cottage with an integrated greenhouse glows as warm interior lights begin to twinkle. The brick path is lined with soft pink and white tulips that seem to shine in the fading light. Small details, window flower boxes and potted plants near the entrance, help the building feel like part of the garden. Tall trees behind create enclosure, turning the space into a quiet, sun-warmed hideaway. Let's step inside the greenhouse to see what growing under glass can do. The light is warm and diffused, ideal for raised wooden beds filled with spring favorites. Bright yellow daffodils sit alongside fiery orange tulips, plus pink geraniums and blue muscari tucked in. Raised beds help manage soil quality and reduce strain on your back. The structure shelters delicate blooms from harsh conditions so they can develop fully, whether for an earlier season or extra protection. A herringbone-patterned brick path leads past a curved white building with large, welcoming windows. Monochrome yellow tulips bring bright energy to the walkway, cheering up the whole scene. Some flowers are planted directly in the beds, while others appear in large classical stone urns. White pillars and trim make the setting feel refined and almost stately. Repeating yellow in both ground plantings and containers creates continuity, showing how one color can deliver a strong, cohesive statement. Elegant and luminous, this grand white glasshouse anchors a true white garden. A wide stone path runs straight to the entrance, bordered by dense rows of pure white tulips that look crisp against dark soil. The symmetry is precise, with matching topiaries and flowering shrubs in large pots flanking the steps. Inside, a chandelier hints the space is meant for entertaining, not only plants. White flowers across the lawn and neatly trimmed green shrubs add a peaceful, high-end feel. Sometimes the best perspective is from the flowers themselves. This close-up of a tulip field reveals huge variety in color and form, from classic red and yellow cups to ruffled, multi-layered double tulips in crimson and gold. A few delicate white blossoms are mixed in to rest the eyes. Looking down rows of dark, rich soil toward distant trees, and a blue sky highlights the scale at which these bulbs are often grown. It's a celebration that practically invites planning the next bulb order. This garden blends beauty with practical growing. A striking black and white greenhouse sits beside productive beds that include flowers and what appear to be leafy vegetables or herbs. Orange and pink tulips in front add needed brightness to the functional green plots. A gravel path winds between sections so every plant is easy to reach. Placing the greenhouse in the center makes it convenient to move plants in and out as weather shifts. The result feels grounded and purposeful without losing its aesthetic appeal. we see a cheerful, traditional spring pairing in front of a white greenhouse with green trim. Tall white tulips rise above a carpet of vivid blue grape hyacinths, muscari, and the pure white against deep blue is a classic winner. To the right, a brick path carries more color, including yellow and red accents further back. Hanging baskets of purple flowers decorate the greenhouse, drawing the eye upward and making the structure feel integrated with the living landscape. A low-angle view captures evening sun warming red and yellow tulips until their petals look almost translucent. The light is soft and golden, turning the flower bed into the clear focal point. A slightly rugged stone path leads toward a house with a charming blue porch in the background. Shallow depth of field keeps the foreground tulips sharp, while the house and trees blur into a dreamy backdrop. It's a reminder to enjoy the garden from different heights. Sometimes the best views appear when you're down low, even while weeding. You don't need a large garden to enjoy spring bulbs. This covered patio or potting area shows how powerful containers can be for color. Rustic terracotta pots and patterned blue and white ceramic planters are filled with tulips in pink, yellow, and red and yellow combinations. A wooden bench invites you to sit with the fragrance and color, while stone flooring and an arched doorway add old-world charm. A container gardening lets you move displays wherever you want and experiment with pairings without committing them to the ground.